else loves when 3 weeks worth of work is thrown down the drain. So I was initially going to have a big video. It was like almost a half hour. Clips, detailed analysis of their strengths and weaknesses. But lightning storm last night, I lost everything. All my files, on other projects I was working got corrupted on my desktop. So it is what it is at this point. I'm going to do a quick 2024 NHL mock draft. This is going to be fancy. It's going to be me and the camera. I apologize in advance. I want to apologize especially to Rose because she has helped me immensely with this project. She helped me last year with the top 16. So I'm going to go 1 through 32. And to make up for the absolute lack of quality in this video, for after the draft, for each player, I'm going to go into a very detailed prospect profile with highlights, but going into their strengths, weaknesses, and where they fit in the organization. Again, I apologize. This is not going to be very detailed, but I want to get my 1 through 32 out. They'll also be down below in the description, and then kind of looking after the draft and seeing exactly how the predictions went. First overall, the San Jose Sharks select Macklin Celebrini, and that should not be a surprise. He's been the consensus number 1 for a while in this draft class. Number 2 overall, the Chicago Blackhawks select Artyom Levshunov. Pronunciation has never been a strength on this channel. Good, solid right-handed D-man that would kind of fit well within the Blackhawks system. 3rd overall, the Anaheim Ducks select Anton Silayev, 6'7", big boy defenseman. Could add some size to kind of a smallish D-core. 4th overall, the Columbus Blue Jackets select Ivan Demidov. Now he came into before the combine, he registered at like 5'11". He's 6'1", 119 pounds, and he has a lot of good attributes that could be a good winger for Fantilli in the future. 5th overall, the Montreal Canadiens select Iginla. Yes, that Iginla could be a good second line center of the future for the Habs. And with Jerome Iginla and his bloodline, him being the son of Jerome Iginla, heck, maybe this guy has a terrific career and goes past that. 6th overall, the Utah Hockey Club selects Zeev, Buium. These will all also be down below because I'm butchering pronunciations. Good offensive D-man. Definitely needs to work on the defensive side of his game. But you take him this high because, good offensive upside. 7th overall, Zayne, Parekh. Good offensive D-man again. Needs a little bit more of attention to detail on defense, but you can correct that with some good coaching. 8th overall, the Seattle Kraken select Sam Dickinson. Good left-handed D-man, 6'3", effective everywhere. Decision-making needs a little bit of adjustment, but with some proper coaching, he could be a solid top-pairing guy. 9th overall, the Calgary Flames select Cayden Lindstrom, 6'3", 6'4", forward that has the potential to score 30+ at the NHL level if everything hits right. 10th overall, the New Jersey Devils select Konsta, Helenius, smart two-way forward, and could definitely fit very well in that system and could be a second-line player. 11th overall, the Buffalo Sabres, they select Carter Yakemchuk. Good for what they need. So, good right-handed defenseman would be good in their system. 12th overall, the Philadelphia Flyers select Berkly, Catton of the Spokane Chiefs. Smaller frame forward, but has a lot of talent. I think why we had him this low in the selection is not just he has a lot of talent, but his size might keep some people away. 13th overall, Adam Jiricek. Injured most of the year, but at this point in the draft with the Wild, he has a high ceiling. He could be kind of a steal. 14th overall, the San Jose Sharks, they would select Cole Eiserman, best goal scorer in this draft, but everywhere else in his game does need some adjustment. But you're picking Celebrini, you get Celebrini a good goal scoring wing. Heck, that could be a nice combination, and you can always work on the defense. 15th overall, the Detroit Red Wings select Michael Brandsegg-Nygård, strong power forward, give you a middle six guy for them, and with what they're trying to build to be a contender in the future, he could be a very good fit. 6th overall, the St. Louis Blues select Satan Solberg, good defenseman, strong, and good second pairing ceiling for him, so this could be a very nice pick. 17th overall, Washington Capitals select who else but Russian, Igor Chernisov. And at this point in the draft, that'd be a good fit. And with how Washington kind of tends to go Russian due to Ovechkin and a lot of the other bloodline there, I think that would probably be a good pick to have. 18th overall, Chicago Blackhawks select Beckett Schneck from the Oshawa Generals. Good winger. Could go a little bit higher, could go a little bit lower, but at this point, this would be a good selection for the Blackhawks. Give Bedard some more talent around him for the future. 19th overall, the Vegas Golden Knights select Liam Greentree, captain of the Windsor Spitfire. Guy that might need a few years in the minors, but could be a very solid piece. 20th overall, the New York Islanders select Aaron Kiviharu. Smart player, and generally smart players, if they put their mind to it, could, turn into a very solid player. So, good left-handed D-man, and intelligence is much needed on defense. You've seen some kind of very intelligent players actually thrive at the NHL level, even if they don't necessarily have the highest attributes elsewhere. 21st overall, LA Kings select Trevor Connolly. Has some character issues. That is a problem in his scouting profile, but he does have some good talent. This could be kind of a good little pick here if they can kind of fix him. Kind of like those people you date. 22nd overall, the Nashville Predators select Zasha Boisvert from the University of Dakota. And, calm down, Paul. 22nd overall, I think that would be a very solid pick. 23rd overall, Toronto Maple Leafs select E.J. Emery. Physical, moves the puck well, can skate well. Would be a few years down the line, but for the Maple Leafs, this would be a good pick to, kind of address some needs in the future for defense. 24th overall, the Colorado Avalanche select Emil Hemling from TPS. A good player to have. There are other selections you can make, but I think for what he is at this point in the draft, could be a nice little pick at right wing for the Avs. Now, this was the Ottawa's pick until they made that deal with Boston for Olmark, which is funny because it was initially Boston's pick, went to Ottawa, back to Boston. Bruins would select Michael Haig. Good offensive upside, good flashy dekes, some good playmaking, and could be a nice player for them a few years down the line. 26th overall, the Montreal Canadiens select Tarek Parasak. Good player. The Habs don't have a lot of internal right wings right now, so this could kind of help build that depth in the organization and could be a solid player down the line. 27th overall, Carolina Hurricanes select Cole Hudson. And without much success we've seen with some smallish type of players, I don't think people are that afraid at this point to take some swings later in the first round. 28th overall, the Calgary Flames would select Henry Muse. Good prospect. Could be a good right-hand defenseman if he fulfills his potential for the Flames down the road. And 29th overall, Dallas Stars select Nikita Artyomov from the KHL. Could go higher, could go lower, but this kind of a good pick at this point. Should be a pretty solid winger. Now, 30th overall for the New York Rangers, Tanner Howell. Now, this is a guy who had good draft stock going into this year. It's kind of slipped. So maybe this is a guy that you could get that's like, draft stock fell, but if you get him into your system and fix him, could be a sleeper type pick. 31st overall, the Anaheim Ducks select Andrew Basha, left winger from the Medicine Hat Tigers. Just a reliable pickup. Could be a solid player for the future. And then the last pick in this draft, Dean Letourneau. Solid player, had some good production. I mean, he's 6'7", so not a bad player to take a flyer on with some of the offensive upside you have seen. So this will wrap up the mock draft for the first round. Again, I want to appreciate everybody that is watching. Definitely look forward to the prospect profiles that I'll have after the draft. I'm going to be going like crazy on them. Again, I want to say thank you so much for Road to helping us compile this list together. Appreciate you guys. Hit down that Discord, check it out. It's kind of a dead Discord at this point. A lot of that's my own fault because I've been so busy with work, but I would love to have a hockey community where we can have a lot of good conversations. And we will have a full 64 first 2 rounds list available in the Discord. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.